Hi, it's Lauren here, and I did a technique for myself yesterday that was so helpful to me that I want to show you how you can do this amazing NLP technique for yourself. So it's called Perceptual Positions. I'm not going to go into history and where it came from because I just want this to be about how you can use this amazing technique. So firstly, when would you use this? Well, I was feeling really stuck, a bit down, a bit hopeless, even though I have felt like the paradox of that is I've actually felt hopeful in my mind. I've been really being aware of my thoughts and ultimately having heaps of hope for amazing things happening this 2020. Not just hoping and then not acting, but I just feel aligned in that I'm so clear more than ever on what I need to focus on. I share this with you to paint a bit more of a picture or context in which how I used it. You might be feeling the same, similar, or maybe different. But I will just share a little bit more context is that I've been, as I said, hopeful. I've been aligned, yet the outside world has not really been showing up for me. Now, I say that in that way, slowly and with kind of a bit of trepidation, because I need to show up, and I do. I've been showing up, I feel, and what I mean by the outside world not showing up for me is that the manifestations in my external world are not coming about as soon as I would like. Such as clients, well, potential clients wanting to come and see me, and they really, really want to make the change. They really do want to come and see me, yet they're not booking in. They're not taking that next step. And I follow up, of course, and then I give them space and things like that. Being aligned and creating a workshop and people being really excited about it, but not booking in. This is what I mean by feeling hopeful and having times where there's this stuck feeling inside of me, a stagnation, even some doubt. And I'm being fully transparent. We all go through this stuff. The cool thing is myself as a coach, is I can work through things myself. I think ultimately though, it's much better to have a coach, and I do have an external coach and mentors that help me through my own stuff, because we always have another level of growth, and we always, I feel, can really benefit from external support and help. And in this instance, I was just so inspired to use this technique. So here we go. This is what it is. You'll need 2 chairs for this technique. What's called spatial anchoring is a really big, important part of this technique. So using space as an anchor to separate energy. So what you want to do is have 2 separate chairs. Yes, okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to sit in your first chair, and you're going to be you in your current state. So let's say your current state is similar to what I've been going through. You just maybe feel not right, and you don't even know, can't even put words to it. So what you do is you sit in the chair with a pen and paper. So I've got my A4 book here. And because I was so in it, and yes, I know this technique really well, I've taught it for 10 years, it just was really quick for me. It literally took probably even 5 minutes for me to shift my entire energy, my thoughts, and to get actual solutions to what I need to do next, and it changed my whole feelings about it. But for you, it might take a bit longer, so that's totally cool. I just want you to know this. So for me, it really flowed, and what I did is, and what you will do, is with your paper here, is just really be in your problem part and write it down. So for you, it might be sentences and what's called stream of consciousness, where you write it like you think it. Like, I am feeling really, really blah, 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 blah. Or I'm feeling this and I don't even know what to call it and I don't even know why I'm feeling it. Like whatever you're thinking, whatever you just go to start writing is absolutely perfect. Maybe you'll have no idea what you're going to write, but put pen to paper and see what comes out. That's actually the magic of techniques like this. So again, in all transparency, I'm going to completely share with you what came up for me. Is I wrote on the top of my page problem part, and I just went stuck, stagnant, fear, small, because I'm playing small. My life's messy. I'm all over the place. I've got scarcity thinking. So I just literally wrote scarcity. Hope, but stuck in action. Can see, but can't see. I'm doubting myself. I don't follow through, and I'm not fully speaking up in terms of sharing content and sharing my value. So this was my problem part. The next step of the process is then having your second chair here, and in a moment you're going to sit in that chair. There's just a couple of things though that you want to make sure you do before you sit in that chair. So this chair over here is then going to be another part of you. It's when you sit in it, you are going to act, if you like. You might feel like you have to act, be an actor, and I never thought I was a good actress, but it's amazing what you can just do when you just feel like you're going to make it up. Might be this feeling for you. But what you want to do is you want to think of an area in your life or a time in your life where you're the opposite of your problem part. So you don't have to think too much about it. There's not really one correct answer to what I mean by that, but you will know. It's like, so for me, what was really evidential for me before I started the technique was this thinking of, I am such a professional. And please, I don't mean to sound vain or up myself, but the truth is I have a lot of experience. I'm amazing at what I do. I can help people really, really well. I'm a teacher to the coaches. I have trained for 10 years, certifying hundreds of people, right? Again, not being funny, it's just the truth. So there's this professional part of me then when I'm a teacher, when I'm a coach coaching other people, there's no way I have these feelings that I've just mentioned. Rather, I feel confident, I feel knowledgeable, I share knowledge, I never doubt myself, I just go for it. And all of these things. And I just knew and I questioned, okay, so when I'm asked to, or when I'm, at my gig, like at a training and I've got students in front of me or I've got a client in front of me, how is it that I'm being completely different in my home life, right? And of course we are going to be different, of course, when we're not working to when we're working. But these emotions, why am I getting stuck in these emotions, right? So can you see that I need to tap into this professional part of me? So what I did is I get up, in a moment, I'm going to get up from my chair and I'm going to know that that's my professional self sitting right there. And I'm going to be completely that. So for you, it might be, I'm just going to shift the camera a little bit here. For you, it might be you feel really confident when you're working on your health and fitness and you have resources in that area of your life that you're not tapping into right now. Or it could be in your parenting, or it could be in your intimate relationships. It could be when you're a family member, you're so loving and giving to other people, and yet right now, in what's going on for you now, you're not tapping into those. So whatever it is, you will know what part of you do you need to tap into that's different from what you're experiencing here. Okay, so in a moment, I'm going to sit in this chair, and in this chair, I am my absolute professional self, which of course in this video, I'm actually my professional self, but yesterday when I sat in this chair, of course it wasn't that, it was the feelings that I've just said. So I get up and I move into this chair, which just so happens to be the chair I sit in when I'm coaching others in my home. So this is my coaching area in my house. And here in my professional self, I then on a new page, so I turn over the page, and on a separate page, I just wrote, okay, what do I have in this? And because I sat and I'm in it and I'm being it immediately just by sitting in this chair, it's not cognitive. It's not I have to think about it. It just comes through you because you're in it. So I wrote these things, and I wrote confident body, well dressed, and my appearance takes each step at a time. So I take each step at a time. I trust myself. I trust the bigger picture. I trust my voice. I connect, and I feel connected to all and to everything. Beauty, faith, presence. Just go for it. Just do it. Just say it. Believes in myself. I believe in myself. I believe in a bigger picture. Now, then what came up for me here was I noticed, and this can come up for you too, like in this, even if you're not a coach, you can perhaps get a reason as to why you've been feeling that way. And what came up for me was guilt and mother and wife aspect. And it was interesting is that when I work from home, when my husband's home, I won't go into detail too much, but in the last week, my daughter has been sick and so forth. But what was happening for me is I need to work in my office. And then what I was feeling was guilt that I'm not being a good mum and I'm not being a good wife because I'm not present with them. So I was like, oh, okay, that's what I've been feeling. But then the solutions immediately came to me. And it came to me that, right, I've got to book a babysitter, and I know who my babysitter is going to be for me to go out with my husband very soon. And the solutions came to me that it's okay, just have fun days out, which are 100% family orientated, family focused, no business. And I've got here work days are work days, and it's totally fine to do work. My husband understands, my daughter understands. Just go for it, is what came to me. And immediately I felt better, my energy shifted, and I had these solutions that I could take action with, and I got it. I just got it. And tapping into this part of myself was a really refreshing, amazing thing to do. So have fun with the technique yourself. Please send me any questions if you've got any questions in order for you to proceed with this technique for yourself. So it's been so fun for me to share this with you, and I will chat with you soon. Have a great day.